stuck in a wall. So what's your weapon of choice for touring car?
I'll have to find you first.
Haseo, top.
Is that you on the roof?
Yeah. Hi. my front right tire is stuck in the wall. I can't flip. So yeah, I'm just here.
Sure you are.
Wait, hold on. Are you in the Ford? Haseo?
Yeah?
What in God's good graces of tarnation made you choose the worst piece of shit here?
I just chose one randomly. I didn't specify why.
Haseo, you are the person given a bomb to cut 2 wires. You're the person who hits the wrong wire. What?
I mostly chose it because the way it looked.
Why choose?
And hello, Ballistic. How are you doing today?
Wait, are we live?
Hi.
Great. So everyone can see me glitch through the wall. Ah! Oh, and that's another thing you missed. For the first like 10 minutes of the stream, I had cramp in my leg. So I was screaming in pain.
How are we doing, right? Just waiting for the lobby is properly set up.
I am a total professional. I am totally not opening the stream right now. Did he call us his beautiful chickens? What the fuck?
Who?
Ballistic! He said, "Wagwan, my beautiful chickens."
I didn't catch that at first.
Haseo, if entire language was a basket full of fruit, how much would you catch?
Probably not a lot if I'm not paying attention.
Could you nudge this tire like in front of me? Like just like unglitch my tire. Oh! Hey! Hold on! Oh!
And we're on the wheels again.
Well,
hello, FS.
FS, you see nothing.
But look what specific wheel it is, FS.
Shut up!
Oh, hello, Hurricane.
Oh, the sweat himself. How are you doing, Kieran? Oh shit, even say he's here. Haseo, was that your attempt at a handbrake turn?
No.
Was that your attempt?
No, that was me locking up the brakes.
Oh, so you've been a bad driver, got it.
No, I have not even tuned this car, I just built it.
We're doing good, Kieran. We're about to kick off round 1 of our new series.
Well, that made you metal quiet.
What? What? He says, Metal, I definitely have not seen you totally binning it into... Effis! Do not make me tell Baltimore on you.
That's interesting that this year said that Hurricane and Shrek have teamed up for this
I was gonna say, they've teamed?
Yes.
Okay, Huracan and Shrek are team winners. Join us next series. We apologise it's not been as long as you would have liked to hope, but well, the champions are very dominant. Good night. Blue trying English slang and failing. Hello, Blue, you echoey swine. The Force Spring Dwarf technique is... Oh, huh? Effis, I am on form today, so... Yeah, I apologise for your... Mind you, Effis, do you want some sun cream for that roast? It does look pretty bad. Oh, that's your team. That is a hell of a team name. Blue, you are the echoey. Ballistic saying, ooh, he needs some milk. So, speaking of which, Isaiah, how are you feeling today, good buddy?
Still catching up after taking a vaccine shot.
I was gonna say, like, hopefully, is not the best to get. But no, I'm very glad to have you back, buddy. I missed you dearly.
Yeah, like I said, after I sent you that message on Friday, I was knocked out afterwards.
Then again, that is you, so can you really call that the shot?
No, but also I had been very tired from work because in a week we had to prepare about 8 to 9 cars for delivery. That was not even done with equipment.
Including that imposter of a vehicle.
No, that was Monday.
Oh. Still an imposter of a vehicle. Hate it. Absolutely hate it.
Sounds like I need to send more.
Well, Effis, I don't have to be on the front row because I know I'm that good. Awkward silence is always welcoming. As Shrek is cruising past us at the speed of sound.
And essentially, they're the one in the Sweatmobile because they chose the Audi. The all-wheel drive.
Fair enough. Truth be told, I chose the Alpha because it's pretty. That's quite literally my excuse. The Alpha's pretty. So everyone's leaving. TRR Nathan saying, Metal, you're always awkward. King, shush. Ballistic says, Volvo #1. No. Also, yeah, I say, I'm a bit ashamed. Why didn't you? Oh, everyone's leaving.
Yeah. Probably to a new lobby.
Insert technical music. Da, 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 da. Here we go. Huracan saying so. Fun fact: the Alpha is a little quick here. No kidding. F is saying that good at bidding your race into turn 1 shown at the start. F is that's during practice. I'm allowed to bin it during a practice. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome, my dear.
When you say it like that, I immediately realise you're the alpha in this relationship.
Hello, Galaxy.
I immediately
and by the way, I
realise
did
how
not miss it, Hubert, but
less-
thank you for that 7th streak of a subscription.
Holy shit. Galaxy will say, thankfully they haven't been shown yet. Well, let's have a look at their thing on stream, shall we? TR Racing, so how are you doing, everybody? We're doing okay, Nathan, as we can be. How are you, you crazy Canadian swine? Ballistic says he channeling his inner Carlos Sainz by crashing out in Ballistic. Ballistic. Just shh. No one saw anything apart from everyone here. Galaxy says my livery is perfectly fat. Oh no. King says just got done mowing the yard. You have yards in Canada? I thought it was just all snow. Ballistic says wasn't me with Laffy. And having a bit. Now that sounds like you.
There's gonna be like that, Blue. We have as many cars we can choose, but there's some people who just prefer certain cars.
Well, that's because the Ford is questionable. King, I would rather kiss Haseo than own a Prius.
Hello,
Rocky
Shrek.
Knock, do you want to start? Do you want to start with the introduction? 13 minutes into the stream. Yes. No. Okay. Well, okay then.
I'm talking
Welcome
about.
back.
Let's get on. You go.
You swine! you pulled a hooper on me. You pulled a. Well done. And you are anime man number 2. Well, actually, no. Hooper is anime boy, so technically you're anime man. Mind you, are you anime man or manga man?
Both.
Lord save me. Well, whilst I'm waiting for an angel to swoop through my window and save me, welcome back to FTC RTV. We are your good hosts, Mr. Metal Gauge and Mr. Haseo Storm is back. Yeah, boy! How are you doing, Haseo?
Doing alright, and are we gonna get a good commentary on the race, or are you just gonna complain about cartoons again, Metal?
Ballistic. Don't make me shame you. We have the power of voice here. You don't. We will shame you. Anyway, whilst... Actually, yeah, chat, shame Ballistic. Tell him he's crap. Whatever. Anyway. Welcome to our brand new Tuesday series, Rebirth of Super Touring. Race 1 here at the wonderful Lime Rock racetrack, and it's the full racetrack. There are 3 20-minute races. First grid order, well, ordered should I say, by a 3-lap qualifying stint, 1 out and 2 flying. Then the second race is well, the results of the first race, and the third race is a top 10 reversal, so lots of room for getting good points here today. As always, we are ever graced with the amount of people turning up, and it's lovely to see them all doing it. I'm just waiting to see how long it takes for them to realise that they have to load the race before we can spectate. Just gonna say that much. Nathan says, Metal, we shame you. King, you shame yourself. Okay. Ballistic says, don't make me come in there, Metal. Oh no, a Ballistic is going to come into the commentary booth. Whatever shall we do? I know, shame him. But no, it's all good fun and games. And I've actually got my good heterosexual life mate, Mr. Haseo, with me today. Although he is still a bit sleepy, so if he goes, huh? That's... Actually, no, that's just usual Haseo. Are you doing anything different since you shot, or are you just more sleepy?
I've actually been a little more sleepy.
Right, so if you go super quiet, that's an effect. Okay. Ballistic says, oh no, I've fallen. I hope no one come... Ballistic, you have no worry of that from here. I'm just gonna say that. Whew. Well, whilst we wait for everyone to ready up and realise they still haven't loaded the race, the atmosphere in here is so tense. I know it's a bit of a cliche, but you can cut the atmosphere in here with a cricket stump. It's quite tense. Ballistic says, I fell for... Oh, Ballistic, come in here after the race. I'll give you a hug. Nathan
Believe
saying,
he's
well, the
not
fun...
home, so I don't think he can.
Actually, Ballistic, where the hell are you? Nathan gonna give his vehicles the scrub-a-dub-dub treatment. Mind you, you've got to admit, the most important part of the car is the nut that holds on the wheel. Hey, they finally realised they haven't loaded the race. Aseo.
What? Oh. Well then.
Oh. Oh, you wonderfully confused man. Well, whilst we wait for Haseo to rejoin because his computer went, nah, I don't really want to, do this. I don't really know what I talk about. Oh, here comes FSL saving grace. Oh, and qualifying is starting, so I'll tell you how it goes. It'll be like a little radio show until Haseo appears with his wonderfulness. Effie says, shame the vaccine knocked you out, Haseo. You missed the opportunity to have a go at me after binning it twice. Effie, I didn't want to bring that up, but now that you do, yes. Effie started on the front row, and he crashed 3 times into the same tyre barrier, and completely lost any chance of any points. So yeah, that was fun. Whilst her sale loads in, let's have a rundown of who's here today. We've got Eccentric Racer, FTC Sergio, FTC Sakura, AMS Huracan, FTC Shrek, FTC Galaxy, Heike Ryan, Jubert Phoenix, FTC Ren. We've got Blue Violet. We've got Acetone Globe, a new name, I think, here. Nice to see them here. We've got City Boy in the house. One Fast Mac, I believe, there new as well. Nice to have you here. We've got Sam Hollywood back. Nice to have you here. MRT Senna here as well. Artie here. NWR Stevie. WX33. The Gift is I. And Root Turtle making a return.
And they're already on the first flying lap.
They are on their first flying lap, and right away, as my camera dies...
Mine did as well.
I think someone might have already DC'd.
Who will that be? Ren! Oh,
Ren!
Actually, he's been having trouble in this track staying connected.
You know, I've heard of internet issues. I've never heard of track issues.
Ren
like,
have been having track issues here at Lime Rock.
Right, so let's have a look at best lap. Currently Eccentric, with a lot of people to still come over.
Yeah, but it's a small price to pay if you cannot even complete a race.
Yeah, that is true.
So I'm betting that we have a very furious Ren going on.
I feel sorry for Ren because, well...
I do as well.
Ren is a lovely person. They do amazing work and then they can't show us.
Then you have a game that just throws a baseball bat right in his face.
Oh, so it didn't just throw a ball, it just threw the full bat. Like, hey,
yeah.
Wood!
It was basically what it did.
Huracan knocks off Eccentric with a 54-8.
We might see some battler up in the top. Wait, hold on. I wonder if Huracan still have a lap to go unless he's already done his last lap.
They've already done their last lap, I believe. Yeah. So only a few people left.
Nope, he did.
Jesus wept.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Here we go. Let's Exorelin in chat saying, oh God, another long word. Hippopotamonstros equid petidilophi. That is a nightmare. Ballistic saying, I expected Huracan to go quicker, not gonna lie. Nathan
well,
saying, I would say that
FS,
ooging.
FS, think about your Formula 4 series. How many liveries of other manufacturers are they using on that specific Ford? But not a Ford livery.
If you think that's cursed... Wait. Juba qualified second? No. There is no way. Where's Jubit?
54.8. It's 50.2. Oh, because people did the dirty. He is second. What?
What?
He is.
What?
Because the rest are like at least closest to him will be 55.4, which is Shrek.
I'm sorry. Jubert and second.
What?
XRL and say P2 for Jubert. What realm are we in? Well, we are in the same realm where Esteban Ocon won a Grand Prix. So, I don't know. Maybe this could be Jubert's day.
And we're running 33 or 22 laps 3 times. Ooh. Can he hold up?
Huracan, the only person to break the 55 barrier.
But I'm not surprised when it comes to Huracan.
True. Have you done any running around here?
Like I said, I built the car minutes before the stream.
Fair enough, I'll take that as a no. I was running the Alpha because, well, it's pretty. That's the only reason I chose it. It's pretty. And I was getting 57 fours, so not too far off, especially for these people. Blue says, let's have a look. Find out how we completely break 2 commentators with one simple trick. Bit of lost in translation there. F is saying Jubert has become speed destroyer of worlds. XR Allen says also the same realm where Bottas played bumper cars in Hungary. Well,
Jubert XF stops working.
I'm gonna curse the race for him now. Are you ready, Haseo?
What is it?
I hope he doesn't crash.
What a shame if he would crash. He's gonna hate us.
Nathan saying, Metal, I hope you curse yourself if he wins. If Jubert wins, I will sing the Norwegian national anthem on stream next week.
You have some learning to do if that happens.
Oh no, how long is it?
It's quite a bit.
Shit.
And it's a specific tone as well.
What, you mean manlier than what I can produce? Jubert, you know you love me. Ballistic saying, good one, Jubert. A fast lap is one thing. Being able to do it consistently is another. That's true. Nathan then saying, Metal, if you mess that up doing the Norwegian national anthem, Onga C is a Joe anthem. Onga. Oh my god. Jubert says he's shaking. Well, Jubert, translate that shaking into energy and don't mess up. But no, we have got 20 people here ready to go. And, oof. It's looking good. Good. Jubert saying, is this my break, though? It could be if you utilize it and don't fuck it up. Yeah.
Oh, we got a Sandy boy saying, I'm coming for you, Jubert.
That is optimistic at best. Haseo, would you like to hear an interesting conundrum I'm having with my clock currently? Ow!
What is this conundrum?
My clock is rotating faster than actual time. So at the moment, I've just looked over and I thought, it can't be 20 to 8. And I've just looked at my PC and it says 7:30. It is accelerating through the day.
So you have to keep resetting it.
Yes! Here we go. Oh, Ephes has done a paragraph. Respecting. But seriously, Haseo, a Ferrari livery on a Formula Ford would make sense. Red Bull and Alpine, especially since it's junior ranks like F3, F2, even a sponsor car. When Gasly raced in Japan's for Super Formula Series. Yeah, but a Renault livery on an Alpha, that's funny. And plus, you should see, I can't remember who it was. They did a Dodge livery on the Alpha because Dodge is owned by Fiat and Fiat is owned by the Fiat Chrysler Group. And they make everything from Alphas to Ferrari. So, yeah.
Oof. Looking at the series chat, he's not happy.
What, Ren?
Yes.
Hearts, love. Everyone in the chat, type little love hearts for Ren, who is, well, he's having a tough time. He's just an innocent little man. But no, would like to say thank you all for actually joining, you know, everyone from interacting in chat to all the lurkers. We like you as well, who don't say much, but we're glad to hear that you like to, well, basically hear me and Haseo lose our mind for 2 hours straight, because we have nothing to do. Well, oh, mind you, Haseo's turned into Casper, and there's the countdown. Juba on the front row.
And wow. He did notice eventually that he was...
I'm sorry, look at all the people he's beat. He's beat Shrek, Eccentric, Heiko, Phoenix.
I wonder if people dirted their final sector on the first lap, which
Here we go. Here we go. Are you ready, Haseo?
Let's get there done.
Okay. Lights out, away we go here at Lime Rock. Huracan makes a lightning start and Juba immediately getting swamped, the poor little guy. Dropping down to 4th already at Shrek, and Eccentric utilised the 4-wheel drive of the Audi to slingshot their way up positions very early in this race. The RS4 is quite heavy, however, that 4-wheel drive is... well, it's always useful, like, no, well, nonetheless. However, we have been told that the Alpha around here is blisteringly quick, and that is the car that Jubert is using today. So, if Jubert plays his cards right, he could be looking at a pole.
Although, the Audi have the strength on the launch because of the launch.
And I think we're having a restart.
Yes, we're having a restart. And Jupiter in the barrier.
You know the worst thing, Haseo? Last Friday, we had the first ever thing happen in a stream, and you weren't there.
No restarts?
We had an entire night without a restart, yes. Not one. What was the reason for the restart, by the way? Galaxy will say they made 5 positions before the restart. Nice. Hey, Huracan saying, all-wheel drive OP! Well, I know what car I'm switching to next week.
On the launch, yes, but if you don't have slow corners, it's not gonna benefit you too much.
Depends. Because if you keep your momentum, and well, the Audi is heavy enough to work with the momentum, you should be fine.
And Hubert got caught sleeping on the line.
Lights out, away we go once more with the all-wheel drive Audis making it. Oh my God, who is drifting like a madman? Shrek. Initial D'ing his way around turn one. Holy
Hubert is down to 18.
Jubert. Can we play sad noises?
I think he got pushed wide in turn one and went on the grass and lost all the speed.
Poor Jubert. Poor Jubert. Hopefully, he'll be able to, well, claw it back. But mind you, I do sympathise with Jubert a little bit, because you can have one race and you get the best start ever, but then when the restart comes, you're total garbage.
Yeah, like you just lose that focus.
Like how you stole the Christmas special from me.
You were told it was a photo competition.
Why do you think I'm training so hard? This year it won't happen again. Man, you chat. Quick question. If me and Hosea were to have a rematch for the holidays, would you want to see that as a special? Just out of curiosity. Saying about Sakura. Let's have a look at Sakura. Sakura is in 6th. Holy hole.
And they're running an Audi as well. A lot of Audis in the top part of the grid.
Well, I think we've found what the OP vehicle is. And there's a nice little pack between Sakura in the Audi, Stevie in the Volvo, and Phoenix in the Alpha.
Interestingly enough, we have Blue up in 4th, or 5th, no, 4th in the Falcon.
Wait, who? What?
Yes, we got Blue in a Falcon in P4. Currently being and is being chased down. Apparently some people can manage to use it.
It's terrible!
Oh, and they're losing momentum as Heiko is just gonna come on the inside.
I like it how you defend it, and then, well, that happened.
Hey!
He said he saw something on Sakura's bumper that is rather important. Well, as Sakura drops down to P7, what's on his rear bumper?
Forever in a Heart JB17.
Oh. FS, that wouldn't be Mr. Bianchi, would it? Meanwhile, there are close things happening everywhere. In P18, Rude Turtle and Juba are battling it out. Juba getting the run on Rude Turtle out of the final corner. The Alpha's flying. Go on, Juba. Wait, Ballistic, it does not say Metal is an angry elf.
He's just trying to throw you off.
Ballistic. Was that a wind-up? Because if so...
Oh, and Jubert gets a little twitchy after passing Senna.
And Sakura is getting the run on Stevie into turn 1. Stevie hugging the line like a terrified toddler.
And then we also have Phoenix just riding on the bumper as Sakura won that inside. But here comes Phoenix trying to capitalize on the moment.
Phoenix trying to be a sneaky boy, but the tail just bit him at that too much. Phoenix remains in 8th, Stevie in 7th, and Sakura up to 6th. Go on, my Polish son. And who just crashed?
Is that
Artie?
Oh.
No, Artie just No, it is. Yeah, it is Artie. Artie just absolutely binned it in the Volvo.
Oof.
Well, it turns out the Ford isn't that bad after all. It's the Volvo. So we've got Sergio leading the pack for the battle for 9th. We've got Sam Hollingworth behind and Sainty Boy not that far off, actually. So Sergio going defensive. Lovely paint job, by the way. Hats off to you, sir, if I was wearing a hat. Sainty Boy and Sam Hollingworth going side by side through the S's. Sainty Boy having to recede his position to Sam Hollingworth, who is trying to get the run once more on Sergio.
It's a battle of the states.
Oh, Sergio, though, had a bit of a twitch, and that allows Sam Hollingworth to pass. Will Sergio be brave and go for the dive? I don't think he will, but it'll be nice to see.
But this is definitely the battle of the station wagon.
Oh, but Sam Hollingworth clips the dirt, meaning Sergio's going to get the run. He's going to get the speed. Switch back, Sergio, switch back. Hug the line. Sainty's here now. What are you doing, man?
Sainty was already on his inside, so if he was trying to switch back, he would go straight into Sainty.
Sergio, what are you doing?
I think he's trying to remain calm and trying to find his pace.
Yeah, well, space is a lot.
Sammy Holt losing the grip.
And that caused all three of them to slow down. Sergio, if you're listening, go easy on this corner. Slingshot out the final corner and get the draft. Come on, man. Or just break completely and lose all momentum. Well, the teammates are 1st and 2nd. As I predicted, it's going to be a whiteout, I believe. Mind you, this team has a ridiculous name. I can't even remember what it was called.
It's four-spring dwarf technique.
Well, we're all going to have a name somehow. Going down a bit to 13th, FTC Galaxy, currently fending off WX in, I believe that, yes, that is the Volvo.
It's another estate battle.
However, Galaxy is being a bit more conservative than Sergio. This means WX is going to be wanting to pass and pass soon. Ballistic, that sounds like you're repairing an old 1950s British sports car.
Sakura's actually made a gap now to Phoenix and Stevie.
Oof.
Blue have lost the position out now to Heiko, but still holding strongly onto 5th.
Everyone is starting to spread just a little. However,
and Sakura bends it in turn 1. Went very wide, hitting the grass.
Except Rollins saying, I wonder what AMS stands for. Amateur Monkey Soup? I don't know. What could it stand for? Amazing Missile Services? Maybe? I don't know.
No, there's so many meanings.
One thing I can see, there is a battle for 10th happening between Sergio and Sam Hollingworth. Sam Hollingworth trying to get past on Sergio, and my camera goes dark for a second. I know what it stands for, Ballistic. It's called taking the piss.
Oh, I think we're having a little bit of lag incidents here with Sam.
Yeah, Sam did have a little bit of a teleport moment there, but none the worries, as I can see a slow issue forming. Would you like to know what that slow issue is, Mr. Hiseo?
Are we about to have back markers?
Many of them! And because it's Lime Rock, it's gonna be constant.
This is such a small track. And the field is kind of spread out. It's being like, oh, here's a back marker. Oh, here's a back marker. Oh, you want another one?
It's like, why won't you stop feeding me back markers? And the track is like, because I want to. Now eat, little boy.
But that makes it when you have a full grid, this is what's gonna happen.
I actually do wonder, I bet back marker cereal would taste great. Just full of satisfaction and glee. Nowhere near as good as blue flag cereal, where it's just like, oh, I'm depressed, I'm not doing well.
Sergio is holding onto Sam still.
Sergio is holding on to him, holy hell. Oh, and there we go. Huracan sees his first back markers. And, well, let's be real, with 9 laps left, so Huracan is going to have a lot of people to filter through.
And Sakura is starting to be caught up by Stevie and Phoenix a little bit again.
Oh, Stevie is certainly trying. Sakura, though, is, I don't know, they've got a bit of a cushion at the moment. Not much, but it's decent. Ballistic says blue flag marker cereal probably tastes like slow-cooked beef.
Oh, I believe there is one Volvo in the wrong group.
I wonder who that is.
Let's see.
I'm going to place my money on Artie.
It's Senna.
Oh.
They are in the Falcon group. When they're and they're driving a Volvo. And the big thing is, this is a big thing. Do you know the power handicap for the Falcon versus the Volvo?
No, I do not. Enlighten me, dear fellow.
In the Falcon, you have 30% power handicap.
Okay.
In the Volvo, you're 5.
And Senna's doing this well?
He's in 18.
That's what I meant.
As he's about to be lapped by Huracan.
I think the only thing we can say there is, whoops. Maybe
somebody didn't double check their own group.
Do. Can someone play sad music for Senna, please? Ballistic says, "Damn it, Senna, you had one job."
Speaking of which, that is Ballistic's teammate. Or at least the same team. Wait, hold on, let me check this. Have they signed up together? They did!
If so, this only spells wonders.
Oh, Ballistic. I think it's gonna have to just cry some tears. Oh, and here comes Shrek!
Ballistic... Ooh, Shrek! And I've just noticed the weird little Thomas the Tank Engine on the back. What the hell? What I mean, actually, what the hell?
That's gonna be interesting though, as Blue and the rest are approaching the back markers.
Jupiter is made up a couple of places. They're up in 17th, trying to chase down. I'm just going to say Globe. I'm not going to attempt that first. Ballistic says Thomas the Dank Engine. Oh, God. Say, you suddenly feel really old.
What?
When people start making memes of stuff like that, it's like, I feel old.
Oh, like of the things we watched as we were kids?
Yeah. I wouldn't mind, you know, right? This genuinely happened a couple of days ago. I was walking out to, get some groceries. And as I was walking there, my neighbour asked me, oh, are you working today? And I said, no, it's Sunday. I work, in the evening, yeah, but not during that time. And she said, oh, it would be nice to see you get out more, have a bit of a life. And I was like,
huh?
I'm sorry. I was like, what? And I was like, so let me get this straight. You said you would like to see me get a life. And she went, yeah. I've never wanted to hit someone more. Whilst I say that, Ballistic says getting violated by a train isn't a fun experience. I suppose not. Their tracks are big, man. And, they're mostly friction. All I can say is, though, Blue is going to have one hell of a bad time. Because they've got Rude Turtle, Senna, and Artie all to get past.
Plus they have Sakura closing in.
Oof.
Along with Stevie.
Rude Turtle has moved. Well, best they can. No, they haven't. No, they haven't. Oh, and here comes Sakura! Like a falcon, just absolutely swoops in and steals 5th place.
Oh, Sakura is not making this easy. But, oh, that falcon has some straight line speed.
It certainly does, but Sakura has that grip if he knows how to use it. Ballistic saying metal beats old people confirmed. Ballistic, I don't beat my own kind. Nathan says, Trevor tells me to say hi. Hi, Trevor through King. See, Sakura now trying to get past Artie. And we're on the last lap, holy hell.
This has gone by. But I think it's because on this track, I think we're going to see a lot of action. As we're seeing now with back markers.
XRL says, read last message. Oh, dang, I didn't even realise you said that. Williams have immediately dropped development driver Dan Ticktum, what a great last name, after they saw he mocks Nicholas Latifi because he said, do, Latifi is a poo, while he was streaming Wars. Really? F is chanting for Viley here.
Ooh, but I think
Look at Huracan and
Sakura
Shrek. Just
got that P5.
Huracan in P1, Shrek in P2, Eccentric P3, 4th Heiko, 5th Sakura, Blue in 6th, Stevie in 7th, Phoenix in 8th, Sainty in 9th,
and Sergio have claimed back to 10th.
Sergio rounds off the top 10. Good on you, my son.
I'm sorry,
Hurricane in
Hurricane.
11th. Gift is I in 12th, Galaxy in 13th, WX in 14th, Jubit in 15th. Then we've got One Fast Mac. Oh, never mind. Globe.
I wonder if One Fast Mac messed up their lap.
Maybe. One Fast Mac is 17th. Artie, well, quite a while away.
Being sworn by the AI of the leaders. And they didn't even get to finish. Or, oh, they did! We're done.
Yay! Yay.
Exactly, but let's get One Fast Mac in the tire wall.
Well, then again, burgers have only recently been allowed to have their driving licenses, so, you know. Blue says, I tried, mate, I tried. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, yeah, Blue. Blue flag does mean, move the hell out of my way. Yes, Effis. Race 3 is a reverse grid of the top 10 starters. Well, that was an eventful race 1, weren't it?
Yes, there will be a reverse grid for the top 10 in after race 2.
See, I do my homework.
And race 2 will be finishing positions in race 1.
I do my homework. And things have changed again, so time to respect it. Galaxy, I believe so. I'm not sure though. Haseo, did you catch it?
Ash, what again?
The ending between 12th and 13th.
I didn't catch it like right as it came across the line, but I did see go down and see them were very close.
There you go. In typical Norwegian fashion, he caught some of it. Effis says, top 10, top 50% will be interesting. However, Effis, that does mean if you're 10th, you get to start first. And also, there is 20 people here, so technically it is a top 50% reverse grid. So, shush. Yeah, that is true. Hazel,
Yes.
I'm going to ask you a super random question that I guaranteed no one has ever asked you.
With what again?
I'm going to ask you a super random question that I guarantee no one has ever asked you.
Send it.
What is your favorite coin? And that right there is how to break a man's brain. Ask something super strange and wait.
Well, I didn't catch it.
I haven't killed. What is your favorite coin?
My favorite
Ballistics.
coin.
Ballistic says Dogecoin Jr. is my favorite. Oh my days, that's hilarious. Nathan says, Metal viewing the bricks. Your brain is seeing Animal Royale Arnold. Oh no. King, I told you that episode will be out next week. Effie says, yup, Dogecoin Jr. best coin. Well, Effie's tell Dog that if he's there with you. Senna's in the right group this time. Ballistic says you can't not love his dorky fox face. Ballistic, have you seen he's got an updated fox face now? Blue says next race is gonna be fun. Well, hopefully, if Jubert can actually make up some ground, that means he could start first.
That's gonna be interesting.
Why did you buy a Torino? I mean, why? Fair enough, Ballistic, fair enough. Well, when you can, check out his cute new little fox face. So, Haseo, are you still dying in a heat wave, or has it cooled down a bit?
It's been up and down. Some days it's been extremely hot, some days kind of cold because it's been raining, then it's hot again.
Fair enough.
What about you?
Pretty much the same, actually. Hot, raining, hot, boring, raining, and then hot again. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think today has been more or less the okay days in terms of like weather.
F is saying he isn't. I'm all by myself tonight. Would I be playing World of Warships while watching this if my phone wasn't charging? Ah! Wait, Effis, you can what? You can type in Twitch chat through the Xbox. I didn't know that. Whilst we wait for things to get going. Also, why are you having low bandwidth issues?
I don't know.
And there's the timer. You ready, Haseo?
Yes.
Well, here we go. Lights out, away we go once more. Light Rock Huracan gets a blistering start off the line. However, he is being swamped by Shrek and Eccentric.
And Sakura.
And Sakura. 4 Audis all in the lead. I think we can see where this series is going. Meanwhile, Heiko is actually doing decently well, up in 6th. Recover quite nicely. Although Eccentric and Sakura have just... Well, they are having a bit of a fight. Meanwhile...
Blue is fighting with Tycho for 6th. Sam as well is conjuring. And Sainty taking 7th.
Sainty is actually doing really well. Eccentric absolutely trying their best to catch up to the Polish boy wonder. Oh, they're looking for a dive. Sakura's not shutting the door. But Sakura just manages to keep a lead in front. Oof. Yeah, Ballistic, give him a follow. It'll make his day. Now, we can already see our 2 front runners, Shrek and Huracan, running away as Sakura makes a mistake, allowing Eccentric to go side by side with him.
Well, FS, Blue has already lost what? Like what? 3-4 positions in 2 laps?
Yeah, that Ford is, it's doing as well as, well, we all expected, really.
Well, Blue is doing considering well, considering how few are using it. Despite not having the greatest second race at the moment today.
True, yeah, true.
Although I do have to give them props for actually being more or less an enable net delivery on this one.
I will give props to that, and mind you, speaking of enable that, it would help if I got the name right, wouldn't it? Speaking of enable net, not NAT, what is enable NAT? Speaking of enable net, that also brings us to a good partner of ours, ForzaComp GG. If you want to know that what is hot and what's not in current Forza Space universe, go and check them out. ForzaComp GG are good partners of the channel. This is where Haseo does the wonderful little graphic. There we go.
Your lights are telling me already.
Oh my god, I'm working with what I've got and stream delay, so shush! So go and give him a follow, good friends to the channel. Meanwhile, Eccentric has dropped back a bit. Let's see. Oh, we've got Stevie, Sainty, and Heiko all in a tight little cluster.
That's a big cluster.
Oh, we've also got Sam Hollingworth there and Blue in 9th. So 5 people working for 5th place.
That's a lot of people.
FS Ford have never had a master plan. They're not that good anymore.
Question for you.
I think... Ask away.
If you could choose any modern day for today, which model would you choose?
So out of any Ford, money no object. Correct.
Will they go on the no money limit though? Because I don't think you're going to go for the GT.
Right, so GT excluded.
Like, that's a little given they have the GT. So let's exclude the GT.
Right, well, let's get it straight out of the way. The Puma, no. The Edge, no. The Mach-E, I would rather marry you. What does that leave? Honestly, I'd say
You have
like
the Fusion, you have the Mondeo, you have the Explorer, you have the Focus.
These are all terrible choices.
You have the Mustang.
If I had to choose, I would either go between the Ranger Raptor, the Raptor, or the Mustang. Those would be my three.
So you're basically thinking the F-Series then, like the F-150,
yeah.
250.
Out of the three, I would obviously choose the Mustang. But if the Mustang was disallowed for whatever reason, I would go pickup truck and get... I would get a Raptor if I could. If not, I'll get a Ranger Raptor. I would have anything other than that Mach-E though.
Like, I'm kind of been growing on the looks of it, but the name and what it is, no.
Meanwhile, Sainty goes off at turn 1 and gets absolutely slaughtered in places.
You don't want to make a mistake when you are in that big of a group.
Ballistic says sell it and get a Golf. Volkswagens are shit.
Volkswagen are... Oh, check in the engine light. Oh, you have a disco in your cluster.
True.
Kind of the same with Audi.
I don't know, I like Audi, but there is one car brand that is lethal for sending its owners to sleep with how dull they are. Do you know what car brand this is, Haseo?
Volvo. Or...
No.
What is it?
Lexus.
Okay, who has a shotgun and a rocket launcher?
Look, in fairness, you do sleep a lot, and it makes sense. So there. So before Haseo kills me, let's try and report some of this race. Sam Hollingsworth is trying to get past Sainty in 8th place, while Haseo is trying to plan of ways to run me over in his Lexus. Viley's currently in 7th, so has to overtake
Although
Stevie and
they
Heiko
have gained 2 positions after falling back to 9th and climbed back to 7th.
Okay, Ballistic. The LFA is the one exception to every other Lexus.
What about the ISF versions, though?
Okay, the ISF, I would rather sell it and get a cheaper BMW M3.
RCF.
It looks like a sushi roll that's been sat on by a sumo wrestler, and it's way too heavy for what it is. I would rather buy a BMW M4.
The LFA, that one was actually just a money haul for Lexus, honestly. Do you know why?
Well, yeah, because they spent 10 years designing it, then they rebodied it all out of carbon fibre, spent another 10 years, endless laps of the Nürburgring, endless testing to the point where they were losing like...
Do you know why they were losing money in the first place? It's because they basically had already built a car, but then they had redesigned it in carbon fiber, basically.
Pretty much, well, that just... Well, it fucked them.
Although it made a good car, but not money.
Yeah, the LFA is perfect, apart from the seat belt, the fuel tank, no cup holders, the infotainment system, The fact that it has a mouse.
If I'm not
the ridiculous steering
mistaken,
wheel.
though, on the Bugatti, I don't think they're still not really making money on that still, because they basically just...
Yeah, but the thing is, though, Bugatti did lose that, but they can just fart out special editions for like double the price, and rich people will buy them.
Or make the customers spec them yourself into a special edition.
Like, how many different like special edition Veyrons have there been? Like,
Probably
either, like
100.
10 or 20 of them, and they've all been like treble the price just because it has a different paint job and some writing on the wing.
And then they have the one-off that customers order for their...
Ballistic. You want cup holders in a car, not for cups. It is for everything else, like your phone, your keys.
Wait, is Shrek currently ahead of Hurricane? Or is this on purpose? I feel like this is on purpose.
Are they gonna go through the entire championship doing this so that they end on even points?
But keep in mind, though, there's 3 races each night, and we have 6 races. The time that's 18. So they have to do this, basically get first position 9 times each, and second place 9 times each.
They're gonna do that, aren't they, just to piss us off? Although, with Shrek being the slow boy that he is, that is allowing Eccentric to actually keep relatively close. Speaking of close, Sainty is trying to close in on Blue in 7th place. I always put my phone in my cup holder. It's by my knee. It's accessible. It's there.
One car which that kind of always not really make any interesting designs were Volvo.
No, I won't have that. The V40 was a very cute little, like, hot hatch. And
like, no, it's not boring, but it's like, not overly exciting, like, energetic designs, like, you know?
Yeah, but come on, they also did the Polestar.
Bleh.
Don't blame me. Don't blame me, Mr. Lexus man.
I'm working at a Toyota dealership, what do you expect?
No, that does not warrant a bleh. That is not a bleh.
Actually, Ren caved in on this one. He had to have the Alpha. Normally he's not too keen for DLC cars. This time he caved in.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a very interesting question.
Okay.
What do you think is the most consistent car designer firm ever?
Like for design of their cars?
Yeah, like they've never wavered from what they are.
Volvo.
Really? I don't know, they were like cute, but then they went overweight, then they went stylish, and then, well, they're a bit overweight again, but still.
But at the same time, they never really lost like that box-ish, eccentric style they have.
True. However, you are wrong. There is only one right answer to this.
What's that?
Reliant. They have consistently made horrible cars. Got Ballistic saying Tesla. Well, Ballistic, they did make the Cybertruck, and well, the Cybertruck is far better than anything else they've made.
Have they even gotten that into production yet?
I believe so, but not to the degree they want to. I don't know. King
and
says Porsche.
Have they been allowed to use the design they did want? Or had they redesign it?
I really hope so. I really hope so, because if that's the case, I will buy a Cybertruck. Because I think it looks dope.
Ooh, Bellix says no, they haven't.
FTC point, but FS on the other hand, you gotta, respect the fact that we are running a series that isn't just DLC cars. Like, that really sucks when your favorite racing league hosts a racing series and it's just DLC cars. It's no stock game cars. Mind you, Haseo, have you got all the car pass stuff with this game? Or...
No.
Ah. Ballistic says, could argue Koenigsegg. Yeah, you could, but however, they've wavered away from speed. And that is all Koenigsegg really was. Like, Koenigsegg was a lethal twin supercharged V8 rear-wheel drive ball of death through the pearly gates of heaven. And, well, they went from top speed to sort of future modern with the Regera, then they expanded on that, but then now they've got the Gamera, and it's a little V6, and...
but keep in mind, though, that's a small super manufacturer in Sweden. And I think they're just going to go their own way, and I don't think they really have a vision. Yes, you said speed, but do you know if that's their goal? Question.
Yeah, but goals aside, if you, like, let's say you're a startup company, car company, and you build a car that everyone loves. And, like, wouldn't you keep on pumping out what everyone loves rather than, like, alienating some of your customer base?
Oh, Sainty!
Oh, and yes, Sainty absolutely rubbing the wall.
Oh, we got Schubert up to 9th!
Oh, it did!
And Phoenix... Wait, what happened to Phoenix? Because he's in 10th.
I have no idea.
Unless he is going for a master plan that's trying to get the lead of the next race.
Ballistic says they all still do over 250 with the new Yeah, that's true, Ballistic, but when you think, right, the Gamera is like...
I think the reason they're not really aiming for top speed is... I think the problem is starting to get to tires, not the car.
Yeah, but that's what Koenigsegg... That's what put them on the map. They were fucking fast. It still holds the largest speeding ticket ever issued.
I'm not sure if that's something to be exactly proud of.
Okay, Haseo, when I say this, you'll be proud, right? Imagine being this car owner, right? Now, as you know how you get, like, physical car tickets and you have to, like, go in, pay it, and it's like, oh, you're the person in this car who did this speed, yes, pay it, so on, yeah?
Although, with that kind of speed, I'm thinking that's probably jail time as well.
Texan man got caught doing 241 miles an hour. He got fined $200.
Wait, what?
He got fined $200.
My first ever ticket was more than that.
He walked in to his local payment center, said, I am the person that did 241 miles an hour, and then paid it and then left. Oh, but here comes Stupid, looking at the back of Sainty for a possible 8th.
You want to hear something funny?
Go on.
I did about 6 miles over the speed limit once when I had the Skyline. No, and I didn't do it on purpose. You know my ticket?
Go on.
Close to $400 US dollars.
Ooh!
You understand my reaction now when I heard 200?
I understand your reaction now, yes. But going back to it, ballistic. Yeah, the Regera, right? That's one thing very
The
impressive.
Regera?
However, I'm just going to say this. The Regera and the Gomera.
I think we should go to leaders for this final lap, so see if they're doing any funky with the formation. And do you know, today, if you get caught with your phone in your hand in Norway, do you know how big the fine is?
No.
$624.
How do you get the 4? How do you get the 4?
I'm just converting my currency.
That is a lot.
But yeah. Oh yeah, they're doing it! Oh my god! They're doing that entirely on purpose!
Christ.
I go in fourth.
Huracan in first, Shrek in second, Eccentric in third, Heiko in
Juber
fourth,
to eighth.
Stevie in sixth, Blue in seventh, Gibbet in eighth, Senti in ninth, Phoenix in 10th, Sam Hollingworth is P11, Senna in 12th, Gift in 13th, One Fast Mac in 14th. Now, Sergio coming home in 15th, then Globe in 16th, WX in 17th, Galaxy a long way off in 18th. Huracan says formation again. Oh god.
We caught it this time.
Effa says perhaps I need to call Australia and ask if they can help me. Why? Jubit says don't have people bad mouthing me down my ear this time. Okay. Huracan, of course it was Pog for you. You're dominating. Galaxy Wolf says lap 1 was horrendous. Oh my. Oh, we also had a dropout as well. Blue says my Falcon was there. Yeah, we know. Very well done, Blue. So whilst we wait for things to get sorted and underway, this has been a weird stream. We're actually talking about cars. This is weird. Here we go. Effa says, I did have any idea of thinking of his DTM series, only German with GT cars in the game. But now that DTM runs GT cars instead, the M6 GT3 we have an FM7 is a DLC car, and that would only mean 2 available cars in the expiration of the DLC. Ooh. I see what you mean. Blue says can't do anything. Well, Stevie is fast, and you were doing well, Blue, so well done. Ballistic says it got a gold participation medal and gold from it. Really? Galaxy Wolf says, no idea how, but I didn't come last. Very surprising. Galaxy, you are faster than what you give yourself credit for. You just have to, I don't know, try? If that's not too bad to say. True.
What car, F is?
I'm pretty sure it's an Asian car, if I'm not mistaken. Ballistic, I know I did. I'm just cruising right past it.
The Chevy Camaro. Interesting.
Oh, Ephes! Speaking of the Chevrolet Camaro and Teseo, whilst I'm saying all this, have you heard the news that GM has said about the Chevrolet Camaro? Yes, no, yes, no. Okay, well, whilst my co-host is dead...
Wait, what again about the Camaro? I thought you talking about two Fs right now.
Oh, fair enough. Have you heard the news what GM said about the Camaro just yesterday?
No, I haven't.
GM has said that this generation Camaro will be the last generation before next year when they replace it with an electric sedan instead. The Camaro is dying.
I think we're gonna see, sadly, with these a lot of muscle cars are gonna go that route for some reason.
I don't know why, because old man moans inbound. But we are getting ready to go, and Jubert is starting P3, so last chance for Jubert to pull off a miracle win here today. Are you ready, Haseo?
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. And I believe...
Are they gonna call... Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we had a black screen.
That was a shambles and a half of a black screen. Okay. Whilst that happens, Huracan says, so 1-2 again will be harder this time. Huracan, no it won't. Dr. Goodnight says, cat jam. Okay. No, Ephes. They are killing the Camaro name. They are killing the Camaro. Continue on, my darling.
Yeah, the feeling was black screens, Huracan.
Yeah. But yeah, they're killing the Camaro. They're killing everything about it. They're going to make a 3-door electric sedan in its place. Gonna be called, I don't know, something else. All they said, though, is the Camaro name will never be used again after this generation.
And that's like, what? The second longest running muscle name outside the Mustang?
Yeah, it is.
I believe that Dodge, Charger, and the Challenger were both discontinued in the 70s and restarted in the 2000s.
Yeah, they were paused, meaning it's not continuous. Anyway, you ready to go, Haseo?
Let's hope for no black screens.
Let's get funky tonight. Ooh!
Oh, insane! Dude, rockets off the line!
Lights out, away we go as things are already a melee. Jupiter is getting swarmed by the full leaf spring movement, whatever it's called, Shrek and Huracan. Sadie launches off the line like a goddamn man on a mission. Holy bajoli. Well done, Sadie, my boy. Oh, Phoenix is having a fight. Phoenix has got Stevie Sakura as Sakura uses the escape road. Okay. So behind Stevie now, we have got, oh my God, look at 5th place. We've got Eccentric, Shrek, Jubit, Huracan, and Sam Hollingworth.
Wait, who's off the track?
Oh,
it's Blue!
Blue! Blue absolutely bins it. Eccentric now in 4th. And Pete and Huracan is looking. Shrek's got past Eccentric now. Will Huracan be able to do the same? Behind Huracan, we've got Sam Hollingworth, Juba, and Heiko all looking for those places.
Sounds about tribalistic.
That is true. Yeah, the Rallycross DLC, that never was.
When Huracan's inside into turn 1 of Eccentric.
Look at Huracan, you goddamn legend. Oh, never mind, you're not as much of a legend. Yes, you are. Are you? Maybe?
I think you forget. Yeah, he has it.
Effis, they can't roleplay you in race 1 or ever because they do not have a sexy accent like yours, my friend. Well, when you speak your own language, that is. When you speak English, that's a different matter. Oh, let's have a look. Senna and Sakura.
Huracan!
Huracan? Really?
Sending us a wink in the pits right.
Senna and Sakura having a tight little battle for 9th place with Galaxy. Not too far off in the distance behind the two. Effis, if you had the suave and confidence that you do in our parties with a girl, believe me, you wouldn't be single.
Oh, here we have something on the inside of Senna. Galaxy!
Oh, Galaxy is looking, they're bumping, they're nudging. Whoa, and Senna loses.
I think that might have been some accidental leg contact.
It might be. It might be. What about me, Nathan? What are you asking? Oh, and WX is grinding against Senna now. But further up, we've got Eccentric chasing down Stevie.
But Felix is still in the lead as he's starting to have Shrek and Huracan behind him.
This is going to be a nightmare for Phoenix.
Is it though? Because he has clean air ahead of him. The Alpha is
King?
decent.
King, that's what you think. However, I am not.
Are you thinking about the Sweatmobile? Is you gonna be like, oh, here I am, let me past?
Wait, what?
Oh boy. He went wide in turn 1.
Are they just playing with him before they absolutely murder him?
I got a feeling they might do.
These two are going to be the meme wagons, aren't they?
Carbon meme wagons.
King, I'm not talking about you, but I'm genuine here. I am not that anymore. F it says, and our past is how we set up ourselves for the future. Damn, that's deep. Ballistic Educator saying, that's the racing line. Inside, outside, inside. That sounds like hell.
I have to say, Phoenix is holding himself pretty decently here in the lead.
Eccentric is on the inside. No, Ephes, I did read that. I just didn't know if you wanted me to read that out loud. I was being courteous. Okay, Ephes, go bully some ships. So let's have a looky-loo. Down in 14th, we've got Rude Turtle and the Gifty's Eye having a bit of a skirmish.
Oh!
Whoa! And Rude Turtle has Turtle in his car. In 17th, that right there was a bad crash, and that drops them. Sainty's DNF'd.
With what?
Sainty has disconnected.
Wonder what happened specifically.
No, our saint of boy has left us.
As Phoenix is still clinging to first. Hurricane has a pretty good pit straight. Oh, and they're 3 wide towards turn 1!
You do know they're all going to... Oh, never mind. I thought they were going to let Phoenix lead the entire race before overtaking him, but no, they're going to put him out of his misery sooner than later.
And now he is sandwiched in.
A Huracan and Shrek sandwich. That is a very unique...
With the Phoenix as filler.
Why does Phoenix filler actually sound like a product you can buy from a hardware store?
I don't know.
Like, forget flex tape. New Phoenix filler. Yeah, no. Oh, and Artie has disconnected. We're down to 18.
Stevie and Eccentric still clinging on in 4th and 5th. Holding on to Shrek. Phoenix is still clinging on to 2nd on the least, despite losing at first, despite going a little wide towards turn 2. Flinging the back end around.
Just... Phoenix just needs to stay calm, because at the moment they're doing quite well. So let's have a look further down. There is a tight little skirmish. Let's see, where did I see that? In 11th, between Sergio and Senna. As Sergio goes wide, clipping the dirt. Senna, though, can't catch because of the Audi's superior power. So let's see, shall we? Going back up the grid for 4th place, it is a melee of cars. We've got Stevie, Eccentric and Heiko all going side by side as they go over the start-finish straight. We have just crossed the halfway mark for this race. Oh, and Stevie being sandwiched. The new wave racing masterclass that is Stevie was always fighting for a win in the Porsches, but not in this so far.
Oh, a Shrek now alongside Phoenix.
Woo. Here comes Heiko though behind Stevie, closing that gap, making the opportunity available.
Oh, and Stevie goes a little wide on the grass. What a tight packed top 6.
This is packed. I just completely forgot how to English then. This is packed tighter than a crate full of beer in an Australian's hidden trunk during a V8 NASCAR super race. Oh, Heiko giving him a little rear nudge there saying, I'm here. There's another as now Eccentric is looking to get past Phoenix for the final podium position. And here comes Heiko, he's got the run on Stevie.
I just noticed Heiko is running a Dodge livery.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because here's a lovely trail. Dodge is owned by Fiat. Fiat is part of the Fiat Chrysler group. And the Fiat...
Oh yeah, I remember now he posted that Chrysler picture with this.
Yeah. And the Fiat Chrysler group own Ferrari and Alfa Romeo.
That's true.
So, if you're wondering how Ferrari can get away with making so many high-powered machines, it's because they pump out so many little Fiat 500s. Oh, and Ruta will be in the back marker there for quite a lot as Phoenix is looking to make a move on Eccentric. Can't make the move happen, and Eccentric is now holding back Phoenix, Heiko, and Stevie. All of them looking for a chance to get past, and well, in racing, a chance is all you need between greatness and failure. Oh, and Stevie is looking but can't make the move as Phoenix drops to 5th now. Oh, but hello, there is another fight happening. For 10th place, we have got, whoa, as Sergio goes wide into turn 1. Well, we did have Sergio, but we've got Galaxy, Senna and Sergio all chasing down that final top 10 position. And the Huracan and Shrek are still...
What's interesting is Hubert in 7th, and he can see the end of trail of 6th, so he's not out of it if the top 6 makes a mistake.
If Phoenix pushes Stevie too far back, Jubert could possibly get 5th?
The possibility. When Blue is all the way down to 13th, so their race not gone too well for the rest of the race. Oh, well, now it's interesting. We're getting our first back marker.
Jubert had a twitch.
First back marker of Acted Globe.
Let's have a look, shall we? Now, the top 7 are starting to spread out. There is another little fight happening for 10th between Galaxy Senna and Sergio still.
Yeah, but now we have a back marker in the top group. So that... Oh, and Acted decided to just... I'll just park here on the apex out onto the grass and let the leaders pass.
Ouchie.
Watch out, it's coming back on track. We have a battle going on right behind you, buddy.
Let's have a look at Active Globe. I want to see As
Heike, Phoenix, and Stevie is fighting it out for 4th. Oh, and Heike goes wide! Oh, he hits the barrier!
Ooh!
Allowing Jubert to get 6th. Heike can cling to 8th. But that thing... No, that's Acted.
No. Yeah, he's set. Hang on. No, that's a back marker.
So Heike will stay in 8th from the looks of it, but he's out of the fight for 5th.
Oof.
No, he was. I think he was 4th. Was he the 5th or 4th?
Jubert currently up in 6th. Will he catch Stevie though in the slower Volvo?
And now he's being chased by Sakura.
Ballistic just in chat. Medic!
And I think that for Heiko.
Let's see though. Jubert though is certainly got a chance of getting 5th. They've got under 3 laps and already closed in massively on Stevie.
And how our lead is faring on. Hurricane and Shrek still staying together. Extendrick not too far behind. I feel like Hurricane is not going max pace because he's letting Shrek keep up with him. Probably for another formation finish.
I think Huracan is currently about maybe 70% talent.
Like he's holding back, you mean?
Massively, yeah. Because as much love as I have for Shrek, I'm sorry, it's Huracan. You know, they are the man to beat. So let's have a look. We have still got Huracan and blah, blah, blah. In 10th, though, there's a nice little train. We have got Galaxy, Sergio, Senna.
But we're now on the final lap. Ooh, little dicey. It's 4 people battling it out. Let's watch this battle until the leaders are in the final straight to watch at least their finishing positions.
They're 3 wide! Blue, Sergio, and Senna. Woo! Sergio forces blue wide. They're in the dirt. Senna overtaking Sergio.
Ballistic! You have raced with Hurricane in a series. One of them.
Yeah, you have. Oh, what was it? Where with the Capri, the orange Capri? I can't remember the name of the series. Oh, I can't remember the name of the series. Group 5 alive. There we go.
Oh, and I missed the ending because we're so focused on the final group. Oh no!
Oh, blue completely just flips it. So very quickly, Huracan, Shrek, Eccentric, Phoenix, Stevie, Juba in 6th. Well done. Sakura, Heiko, Sam Hollingsworth, Galaxy, Sergio, Senna.
Oh, Hurricane
Blue, Fast Mac.
Hurricane wasn't in Group 5.
Wait, were they?
No.
I could have sworn he was. King, if I were a pirate, my pirate name would be Squeaky Knee. I don't remember who was in Group 5 now. But anyway, whilst people finish up, question is, Haseo, driver of the day. Have you got any suggestions?
I'll say Phoenix because he still managed to keep at least on the 4th despite Eccentric, Shrek, and Hurricane.
Phoenix was one of my choices. The other one of my choices was Eccentric because they did quite well.
But I think I'll go for a Max or Phoenix.
Yeah, Huracan saying Max driver of the day. Okay, well, there you have it. Phoenix 8 is our driver of the day. Now, next time you'll be able to catch FTC RTV will be on Thursday, where the wonderful Phil and Dave can tell you how to take the best photos in Forza Horizon 4. Then, on Friday, we are back with round 3 of Formula 4. Things are spicing up. Things are getting very technical. It's going to be great to watch. And, oof, it's going to be great. Also, no breaks. I'm going to send you the Discord link right now in chat. Keeps your eyes peeled. There you go. There's our Discord link. So, anyway, in the words of a very famous man, before I lead you off to my co-host to, you know, wish you a good night. In the words of a very, very wise man, unless I am very much mistaken, I am very much mistaken. Haseo, take us away.
Well, that will be all for the Rebirth of the Super Touring for today. We'll catch race 2 next Tuesday. But the next time we'll see the stream live, we'll be back on Forza Geography Thursday with Phil Dave. And potentially, seems like Metal will be making himself a regular guest there now.
Boy, yes, I have to beat you somehow.
Other than that, we'll be back with more Formula 4 Cup on Friday. And we'll see you then. I'm your good host, Metal. I'm a good co-host, Haseo. I'm a good co-host, Metal Gage. We'll see you next time. Good night.
You utter smooth.